I've got a lot of familiar faces here tonight. I cannot see most of you, but the ones I can see, you look beautiful. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and just kick it off with some music, because normally I stall a lot longer, because I have a band most of the time. All right. My mood changes like the Texas weather as we drive through the state. Are we hot, are we cold, are we a go? I need to know, boy, my feet up on the dash. You're driving way too fast. I'm not afraid of what I will say can scare you away. My skin burning in the Texas sun. Oh, what have I done? Are we doing this now? Are we playing this out? Won't you just let me know? Won't you let me go? Are we hot? Are we cold? Are we a go? I need to know. Oh, do if this thing's a go, when I fall down, I fall hard for you. Can't get back up, stuck on this low, happy enough. When you're laughing, I'm thinking, can't help myself. Wish I could tell you're staying. Won't you just let me know? Won't you let me go? Are we hot? Are we cold? Are we a go? I need to know. Oh, do if this thing's a go, yeah. You're my Texas weather. You're my southern treasure. More of the same. I need the rain to fall on me. You're my endless desert. You're my skies are forever. Clouds of champagne. Won't you just let me know? Won't you let me go? Are we hot? Are we cold? Are we a go? I need to know. Oh, do if this thing's a go, yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. That is my first of many, many songs about Texas, so prepare yourself. When I was 16 and writing most of these songs, I had not had a lot of life experiences. And so I was like, you know what I do know is Texas. Yeah. And she's moody, y'all. And that's what that song is about. I wrote that when I was a moody teenager, and now I'm so much more stable. Woo. Yeah. So that one, in the song I sing that I need the rain, and today I got rained on. So yeah, I guess I got what I deserved. And then it made my hair fluff up, and I had no way to fix it. So you get fluffy me tonight. No one's denying it. That hurts. Y'all are supposed to be like, it's so smooth and perfect. No, I'm just kidding. This next one is rather depressing if you really listen to the lyrics. I was supposed to write a bridge that like turned the song around. Never did that. So use your imagination. Make it fun. So call off your dogs and go back to your own. Your distaste is unwanted right here. So call off that search and quit looking around. Quit finding reasons to hate. We can make you quit, we can make you happy. There's nothing that'll calm your soul. You're an impossible one with a broken past. We'll do all we can do. How would you like to be an old piano left out on the street, untouched and turned green? How would you like to be a broken TV, unwanted, undesired, unseen? How would you like to be an old three Cherokee whose speakers can play only noise? How would you like to be a blank page unturned, unwanted, undesired, yeah? The clock goes tick as you decide what gets a stick. If you would just open up your mind, you'd see the whole world in that small curly hole and learn to love for a while. We can make you see, we can make your heart bleed, we can bring the light to you. You're a stubborn one with a broken past, but we'll do all we can do. How would you like to be an old piano set out on the street, untouched and turned green? How would you like to be a broken TV, unwanted, undesired, unseen? How would you like to be an old three Cherokee whose speakers can play only noise? How would you like to be a blank page unturned, unwanted, undesired, yeah? Would you like to be an old piano left out on the street, untouched and turned green? How would you like to be a broken TV, unwanted, undesired, unseen? How would you like to be an old three Cherokee whose speakers can play only noise? How would you like to be a blank page unturned, unwanted, undesired, unyearned? Unwanted, undesired, unyearned. Unwanted, undesired, unyearned. Thank you. Thank you so much. Whew, my pedal is going to run away from me all night. I'm going to be grabbing it. It's okay. This next one is one that I wrote back in 2020. When things were just not so good for anyone. I felt like it was only me, but it was not. But I had a record deal, so for some background, I think most of y'all know me, but for those who don't, this is a new part of the show. I've never done this before. See, I make a list of things I'm not supposed to say during the show. I plan what I'm not going to say. I don't plan what I am going to say. And then I end up saying what I'm not supposed to say because it's the only thing I've thought about. It's terrible. Yeah. I have my no-no list. My parents are like, maybe don't say that. They're not here tonight, so. Uh-oh. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, so some background. So back in 2018, I did this crazy fun thing, and I went on The Voice. It wasn't really on purpose. It kind of just happened. And then following that, I toured, and then I signed a record deal. And then I left the record deal because it was 2020. And so this song is about that. Leave heartbroken as you step down. I'm afraid I'm missing out. You're afraid you're gonna drown, so you're backing out. You can't find the solid ground that I've been standing on, so you're giving up. Go on and leave. Take what you wanted and run. Just leave. Take my time, I am done. Can't turn back time, can't take back words, but I'm sorry too. I've gotta let go, 'cause there's nothing left to hold on to. Time could change my mind before I made it up. We were blind, I can't see it coming if it warned us. I can't believe we made a deal and then you backed out after I did my part. I can't believe you were the one I trusted with my heart. Go on and leave. Take my time, I am done. Just leave. Take what you wanted and run. Can't turn back time, can't take back words, but I'm sorry too. I've gotta let go, 'cause there's nothing left to hold on to. Thought that I was set, he was going good. I thought I had it all right. Thought my fate was sealed, we had made a deal. Babe, I ain't gonna fight. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. So I've been playing here since I was 11, I think. It's been a minute. I was playing here when I was in middle school. This is the first time I've ever played a show by myself here. And the first time I played this show was I played here was on a Tuesday. And going into it, I was like, oh God, I got to play this really cool venue that I had always wanted to play on a Tuesday. I was like, no one's going to show up, and Rusty's not going to like me, and I'm never going to play here again. And since then, I play here all the time. And I think it's just so cool and such a testament to this venue that people show up on a weekday, especially right after the 4th of July when it's raining. So cheers to y'all. It's so funny because I get like a ticket report sent to my email telling me how many things are sold, and I get nervous every time it comes. I'm like, oh, I don't want to know. And I opened this one, and it's a little confusing because it gives you the number of actual sales, not the number of tickets. And so I opened it up, and I was like, 16? No! And then I actually did the math, and I was like, oh, pretty good. Y'all are showing up. So thank you all so much for being here. It's so fun to get to do this on a Thursday. Keeping the party going after the weekend, y'all. Y'all are hardcore. I forgot about this show, I'm not going to lie. I was coming home from work yesterday, and I was like, what am I going to do tomorrow? Better not forget my piano in the morning. That would have been bad. This is a song I wrote on tour back in 2019. I wrote it in a van, and then I never finished it, and then I finished it up my freshman year of college. And this one, is anyone from Nebraska? Okay, good. If there are people, we have to skip it, because, uh-oh.
Don't skip it, though.
Okay. I'm like, it's just one person. It's okay. But okay, do you like Nebraska? Okay. Cool. That's actually the first time anyone's ever answered yes to that question. Because I always ask, I don't want to hurt someone's feelings. If someone was like, I hate Texas in a song, I'd be like, skip that. Don't play that song. But yeah. Okay, this one's called She Cried in Nebraska. Cross state in a van, but with her best friends, she's low on sleep, and out a window just a weep. Summer's hottest days, outside in a fisherman's haze, through shows in Maine. Just came from one upstate. She cried in Nebraska through a feeding set the morn on fire, the last place up to her train. She left her heart in Owatonna and her shoes out of state, but she knows through this Texas is where she'll stay. It's been abused. 9 hours cross state in a van. She's low on sleep, and out a window just a wait. Summer's hottest days, outside in a fisherman's haze, the shows in Maine. Just came from one upstate. She cried in Nebraska through a fading LA, set the morn on fire, the last place up to her train. She left her heart in Owatonna and her shoes out of state, but she knows through this Texas is where she lives like women, lemon lumped up in time, city to city, line to line, nowhere to go. 20 hours back home, oh, she's gonna blow. No. Ooh, yeah. She cried in Nebraska through a field day, set the morn on fire, the last place up to her train. She left her heart in Owatonna and her shoes out of state, but she knows through this Texas is where she'll stay. Thank you. Thank you so much. Alrighty. I think I mentioned this, but I'm a college student. I go to UH, and go Cougs. I think I heard someone say that. What up? What do you teach? I'm a Bauer student. That's so cool. There's multiple here. There's like a lot of Bauer students here. What do you teach at Bauer? I took that last semester with Thompson. I took it with Thompson. Yeah, I love that. I love that professor. I clearly, don't tell Thompson that. I love that man. That's fire. Yeah, I'm trying to remember what I did. No, I'm not. I remember exactly what I did in the class. I learned so much and enriched me fully. Um, let's see. I did a presentation on India, which was very on brand for me. People who know me get that. Anyways, so that's fire. Bauer students, let me see you. Y'all won't shout, but I know you're here. We got some there. We got some there. She's not raising her hand. You're losing participation points. I don't remember who else is here. Oh, that was just our friendly, amazing sound man. I thought he was raising his hand. Yes, we've got Bauer Hybrid. It's happening. So, okay. The last three shows I've played were house concerts, and I could see everyone, and I was supposed to talk about half of the show. And that's not how this show's supposed to go, but I am still doing it, so I'm so sorry. The last shows I did crowd work. Like, it wasn't even on purpose, but this guy showed up, and he had a cooler, and he was just, like, started taking, and he was by himself, and he just started, like, taking his food out of his cooler. And I was like, my man, get it. That's how it was a big sandwich. And I was like, pop off, buddy. I was like, I can't wait to watch you eat that whole thing. And then his wife showed up, and I was like, you ruined it. You ruined it. I thought it was just a single guy chowing down, which I support in every way. I hope I didn't offend anyone. All right, well, I should sing now. This one's called Buying Time, which is what I've been doing this whole time. I don't know what's right for me, and I don't think I've time to see if I'm in for something else, or am I in for something else. I wish the world would take a beat, slow it down and hit repeat, and a coda from the top. Oh, let's go back to the top, 'cause I've got one line and another on the top. I've got too much at stake to waste it on a rhyme. It's gonna be okay. Will it be okay? Alright. Okay. Just fine. We're all buying time. I know I have a tendency to turn every song to symphony and a coda to the top. Let's go back to the top. I know a total tendency, everything's dependency. I've got a habit to connect, too scared to deflect, 'cause I've got one line and another all the time. Too much at stake to leave it to a rhyme. It's gonna be okay. Will it be okay? Alright. Okay. Just fine. We're all buying time. Okay. Alright. Just fine. We're all buying time. Ooh. Just fine, we're all buying time. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. I think I've made it a record number of songs through the show before mentioning my boyfriend. But here we go. So I started telling this song I started telling this story a couple shows ago. And I worked all day, and I've had like too many milligrams of caffeine. So I was drinking my coffee before the show, and I was like, it's a rumor that caffeine is bad for you when you're singing. It's not a rumor. It's a fact. Anyways, so I wrote this song my freshman year of college because I went to this first club meeting for the finance club because I had sold out. I was no longer a music major. I was a finance major. Woo! And I was like, I can do both. And I am. And now I wear business casual to my shows, which is painful. I know. I forgot to pack a change of clothes this morning. It's okay. It's all good. And then, so I showed up to the finance club and I was like, this is gonna be my thing. And then everyone was 7 feet tall and a man. And I was like, that's great. Love me some 7 foot tall men. I'm 5 feet tall to paint a picture for y'all. And that's maybe being generous. A lot of people like to say. I think I really am 5 feet tall, but that's fine. Apparently it's up for debate. Didn't know that. But your height is apparently always up for debate. Whatever. So I was like, I'm amongst a forest of people. And then I started talking to this guy, and he had braces. And I was like, God, I don't want to like a man with braces. But then I did. And then he got his braces off. And then I was going to invite him to this Astros game where I was singing the national anthem. And I wasn't going to tell him. But then it started storming. And when I was going to tell him, the meeting got canceled. So I had to put him in a group chat and hope he responded. And he did. Thank God. So I wrote this song about how this storm almost ruined my life. We've been together for like 2 years now, so this song was worth it. He still doesn't know that it was written about him. Yeah, he hasn't been at he's in New York, so he hasn't been to one of the shows where I started telling this story. It's okay, we're on a need-to-know basis. This one's called There's a Storm Coming. Roll down your windows, bring up the car. The street's not safe tonight. The city's not sleeping, can't forget the past. Houston doesn't need another polite. See, the clouds are forming, the wind is howling, the air feels alive. Are crashing, the lightning is flashing. We've all found a place to hide. There's a storm coming, oh my little honey. Don't tell me you'll be on your way. The weather's humming, the Gulf Coast is coming. Don't tell me that you cannot stay. Weatherman's on overtime, the news never quits. Levitational suspense. I roll down the street and swim down the stairs. Take a submarine to the parking garage. See, the clouds are forming, the wind is howling, the air feels alive. Are crashing, the lightning is flashing. We've all found a place to hide. There's a storm coming, oh my little honey. Don't tell me you'll be on your way. The weather's humming, the Gulf Coast is coming. Don't tell me that you cannot stop. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right, so my favorite singer in the world, her name is Sarah Bareilles. I think y'all know her. Right? I know. I always wanted to be her. I was like, I have her name. I play her instrument. My parents cursed me by putting an H on the end of my name, so I will never be her. I'm doomed. But I still love her. So this is one of her songs. She used to be mine. If you know it, feel free to sing along. Some people like to sing along to this song, so if you'd like to, I highly encourage it. But if not, you're good. Take the night off. Do your thing. It's not simple to say that most days I don't recognize me when these shoes and this apron, that place and its patrons have taken more than I gave them. It's not easy to know I'm not anything like I used to be, although it's true I was never attention sweet center. I still remember that girl. She's imperfect, but she tries. She is good, but she lies. She is hard on herself. She is broken and won't ask for help. She is messy, but she's kind. She is lonely. Most of the time, she is all of this mixed up and baked in a beautiful pie. She's been gone, but used to be mine. And it's not what I asked for. Sometimes life just slips in through a back door and carves out a person and makes you believe it's all true. Now I've got you. You're not what I asked for. If I'm honest, I know I would give it all back for a chance to start over and rewrite an ending or two. To the girl that I knew who would be reckless just enough, who gets hurt, but who learns how to toughen up when she's bruised and gets used by a man who can't love. And then she'll get stuck and be scared of the life that's inside her, growing stronger each day, till they finally remind her to fight just a little, to bring back the fire in her eyes that's been gone but used to be mine. Used to be mine. She is messy, but she's kind. She is lonely. Most of the time, she is all of this mixed up and baked in a beautiful pie. She's been gone, but she used to be mine. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. I love her. Secretly, I watch American Idol. I enjoy watching it more than I enjoy watching The Voice. Don't tell anyone. Don't worry about it. Once you know what happens, how the sausage is made, it is not fun to watch. So, I keep forgetting what's next. So I don't know why I brought this up. Yeah. They had Sarah Bareilles as a guest artist on the most recent season, and I'm like, I missed my opportunity. I was like, that is the only thing I have ever wanted is to meet her, but it's okay. I've met a lot of people and just like, man, I just want to meet her, but that's okay. It's true. If anyone knows her, connect us. That would be awesome. I'd probably think it was spam if she did reach out. I'd be like, no, delete. I don't want any more of these hackers. So this was on my no list, but here we go. So I got some text the other day, and I was like, oh, I was on the Peloton, and I was working, and I was like, my package isn't going to be delivered unless if I click this suspicious link. What? Let me click the link. And I clicked it, and now there's a hacker in my phone, and they keep taking my credit card information, and it's really not funny, but it kind of is. It's like every time I purchase anything, they buy $60 of DoorDash. And I'm like, oh, it's my little friend. Just taking my money. It's great. I got them out. Everything's fine now. But anyways, don't multitask, guys. It doesn't go well. Yeah, my workout sucked, and I had a hacker. So, terrible. All right. I don't know where any of that was supposed to go. I just didn't want y'all to know that I clicked on the link because I want to continue getting hired, you know? Like, I kept failing the phishing test. I worked at Morgan Stanley my freshman year, and they are very corporate, and they send a lot of phishing test emails. And I failed so many of them that I had to take a course. And, and then I've continued to fail. Like, why? Why am I like that? And then, so when I started getting this hacker, my sister was like, did you click on a link? And I was like, I'm not stupid. I clicked on the link. Man, I feel like an idiot. And then I had to go be like, Mom, I figured out why it's doing this. Because the worst part is that they're not even on my credit card. They're on her credit card. That's why I'm like, it's fine. No, I'm just kidding. All right. This is a very serious song. But I'm like a little cheeky right now. So I wrote this song also in a van in 2019. And I wrote it about this story that I had read about. And it was really sad. And I was like, I can't believe that things like that happen to people. And it still happens, and it's crazy. And so I wrote about it. And it had a very specific meaning to this story. And then when I played it for the first time before I'd even finished the song, and someone came up to me after the show and talked to me about it, and they were like, this song meant this to me. And it was completely different from what I had written it about. But it was still beautiful and meaningful and healing to them in a way that I never could have meant it to be. And I think that's what's so beautiful about music, is that every day, very serious messages get misconstrued. But it usually has a terrible result of just conflict and arguing and fighting over nothing. And I think when music gets misconstrued, it usually ends up healing someone in a way that it, wouldn't have otherwise. So I've always wanted to write a song that, helped someone in the way the songs have helped me. And I think this is the closest I've ever gotten. But this one's called The One Thing I Need. I wish you could go around spreading your love across the town. I wish you could come back and make gold out of black. 'cause it's you I can't see without turning me into misery. There's nothing I can say, nothing I can do to get to you. So I don't ask questions you couldn't answer anyway now. I've got one thing on my mind, and I just have to pray. Oh, I don't have a reason to stay or to leave. The one thing I need, no, is for you to come back to me. Remember those days when we would dance and stargaze. You turn to me and say that we're perfect in every single way, and it's you I would choose to save. But I forgave that cold, cold day that lives in my veins that took you away. And I don't ask questions you couldn't answer anyway now. I've got one thing on my mind, and I just have to pray. Oh, I don't need no reason to stay or to leave. The one thing I need, no, the one thing I need, no, it's for you to come back to me. Thank you so much. Thank you. We've made it to the fun section of the show. This is where I do covers that I haven't fully learned. Hooray. I am in my country phase right now. I am trying to convince everyone that I'm a country singer. I don't think I'm succeeding. Am I succeeding? No? Yeah, I know. The last time I said that, I actually thought I was. I was convinced. I was like, I sound country. And then I was like, I'm country. And they were like, no, you're not, honey. I was like, rude. How dare you tell me who I am? But this is my foray into the genre. It's not my genre, so I don't know what my genre is, but it's not this. And I'm going to do it anyways. So my parents moved to Bayou Vista, which is Galveston E. They have a boat. And we've been boating and drinking. Not me. I would never. And doing a lot of things that make me feel like I live in a country song. I'm like, I have dogs. They're pugs. That doesn't matter. They're like the least country dogs that ever could have existed. But this is my country vibe song that I didn't write. I never stay in one place too long. The dirt singing me a siren song. I gotta find a field. I need to spin my wheels. I know the hankering for 4 white tires, and I can't help but it's the way I'm wired for you get too close. Boy, you need to know I got a heart like a truck. old highway holds the key. It's got a left foot down when it's leaving. Lord knows it's taking a hell of a beating. Little bit of love is all that is needed, but it's good as it is tough. I got a heart like a truck. There ain't no breaking when I throw it in drive, and I can just keep it in between the lines. If you're ready for a ride, pedal down, state of mind. Boy, I tell you when, you better buckle up. I got a heart like a truck. It's been drugged through the mud, runs on dreams and gasoline. That old highway holds the key. It's got a left foot down when it's leaving. Lord knows it's taking a hell of a beating. A little bit of love's all that it's needed. As good as it is tough. I got a heart like a truck. Oh. Boy, you should see if you can knock off the dust, yeah. Shine it up, rip it up, and let it run, yeah. It gets a high riding off into the sun, yeah. It gets a high riding off into the sun, yeah. I got a heart like a truck. It's been drugged through the mud, runs on dreams and gasoline. That old highway holds the key. It's got a left foot down when it's leaving. Lord knows it's taking a hell of a beating. Little bit of love is all that it's needed, but it's good as it is tough. I got a heart like a truck. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Take a country song and make it not country. But it's about a truck, so it has to be country. I'm choking now, so I can't sing. So I have to tell a story. I'm so sorry. I'm going to do another song I don't know. Another country song that I don't know. So I listened to this song today while I was at work because I was like, I should probably learn it. And then there's a whole part of it that I didn't even know existed. So I'm not doing that part. That would be really bad. Y'all would be like, I hate this. I know. I have played these songs at like multiple shows before, just so you know. I just forget them in between each one. I have this really bad habit of playing a song that I wrote the night before at most of my shows. Luckily, I didn't write a song last night because I didn't know this was happening. I wrote one in the green room right before. But, yeah, no. So I used to play these songs, and I always have a band. So my sister plays drums for me. I usually have some horn players. They were unavailable on such short notice. And because I'm filling in for someone. I don't know if y'all knew that. Someone canceled, and I was like, I'll do it. So that's why I'm in business casual. So anyways, my band couldn't come, and I was like, I'll do it by myself. It's fine. These people won't mind if I have no one holding me accountable to stop talking. The funny thing is, I was little. I started playing. No, I'm gonna play this song. It's called Shade. I was mixed up in the shadows casting over me, blending in the background of someone else's dream. And then I got your light, then I got your glow. Did my shine, but you changed my tone. Now I'm illuminated, and you're all I see. Baby, baby, you're my color. Everything looks clearer looking in your eyes. You give me the designs and you fit just right. Baby, baby, you're my color. Custom made. Think I finally discovered you're my perfect shade. Shades of green, shades of gold. I don't need another rainbow. Shades of me, shades of you. You're the prism that I see through. Baby, baby, you're my color. Custom made. Think I finally discovered you're my perfect shade. Ooh, shade. Baby, baby, you're my color. Custom made. Think I finally discovered you're my perfect shade. Thank you. Thank you so much. I had a clock on my phone, but now it's low power mode, and now my phone's turning off, so we're never going to finish. I'm just going to keep playing. Woo! I like to hear that. That is a good sign. I'm trying to think if I have time. Oh, I definitely have time. This is a song. Okay, so I have a job. Ugh. And I don't think I have any bosses here. I invited them all. But then we're working. We're going to the Astros game. Whew. You can go to those any day. I'm kidding. Love the Astros. Does no one else love the Astros? Oh, okay. I was like, what just happened? I was like, I know, like, you know, Altuve's hurt, but, like, fair weather. So I have a job, and it's like, it's such a job. But it's fun. I like the people I work with. It's cool. This is being broadcasted, so. They're not going to watch it, but you never know. You have to be careful. So there might be hackers. You never know. And what'd you say? I know. The worst part, guys, it was so embarrassing. I won't continue because it just gets worse. But that, and then like the other day I was walking out of the gym and it's just these two glass doors, and I thought it was open or I thought there was no door there because I was on my phone. Ugh. And I walked right into the glass door. I looked like one of those birds that like flies into a window. And it made a noise, and I had a bruise, and this guy was like standing on the other side, and he was like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Thank you. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just stupid." I would do great in your class, though. Yeah. Everybody gets it, guys. Bauer students. That's nice. I took a introduction to marketing as my only A-, and that class ruined my life. I was like, "Are you serious?" Marketing's supposed to be the giveaway major, and like I can't even get through the intro class. I went to office hours and everything. I tried really hard. I just suck at marketing. But y'all are here, so clearly I don't suck that bad. So this song I wrote at my first ever job. I was working as a legal receptionist, and on my very first day, I almost died, and I'm not even kidding, but I won't tell that story because it's very long. But my boss had this heated coffee mug that was battery powered, and he would not heat it up, though. He would just drink cold coffee, and I thought that was rather depressing. So I wrote this song called Cold Coffee. And it's about working. And little did I know that my part-time legal receptionist gig was a very minimal reflection of what an actual job is. I watched Netflix the whole time. Oh, my God. Anyways. I do private equity now, which is a totally different ballgame. But here we go. It's called Cold Coffee. Drinks cold coffee while she's on the phone. She drinks stronger stuff when she's all alone. She puts that sadness in her suitcase and puts away the broken blue face and leaves it all alone. She used to heat up a half-empty mug, and then eventually she just gave up. Resigned to drink her coffee cold and just drive till she's old and wait to be done. But she sings along to all the broken songs, the ones that make her feel at home. She writes the wrongs, the ones already gone, and started by those who make her feel weak. Every day is long, but with a record on, she makes it through. Oh, just like you. It's at a different time every day to avoid the lunch crowd if she may. She's got a fear of speaking out and a reconsidered route to hide out. New album on the ride home from an artist she already knows. Can't heal a broken heart and lead to a new start to say hello. She sings along to all her favorite songs, the ones that make her feel at home. She writes the wrongs, the ones already gone, and started by those who make her feel weak. Every day is long, but with a record on, she makes it through. Oh, just like you. And she writes the wrong to all the favorite songs, the ones that make her feel at home. She writes the wrongs, the ones already gone, started by those who make her feel weak. Every day is long, but with a record on, no, no. She makes it through. Oh, just like you. Thank you. Thank you so much. That song is, I have a lot of songs about the power of music and what it's done for me in my life, but that one is one of those. I didn't realize till I was singing it, but that's actually what it's about, is like, even when you're working and you're just going through the daily life and you're doing the things that you got to do, music really brings a lot of meaning and spice to your life. And it doesn't have to be music. It can be whatever you want, but if you're here, I'm assuming it's music. This next one is one I wrote on an airplane when I was delusionally tired, and I have tried to explain the meaning of this song at my last couple shows, and I could not. So I'm not going to attempt it this time. But it's called Airplane Pirates, so do what you will with that. On bottom of a boat over my head. Way too much news that I haven't read. 5 years to date, rock and roller skate. On bottom of a boat over my head. I've got these airplane pirates running through our heads. Gotta get on board or get out of the way. I've got these airplane pirates running around in my dreams. Gotta take control or take a seat. Yeah. Throw your hands in the air. No worries, no cares. Let the people stare and focus on the fanfare. That deafening noise when you have a choice. And the right one to make is the hard one to face. I've got these airplane pirates running through our heads. Gotta get on board or get out of the way. Got these airplane pirates running around in our dreams. Gotta take control or take a seat. No, no, yeah. Take it from me, I know a thing or two about victory. And take it from me, I also know a thing or two about misery. And I've got a hard stop, got a tight knot, and I'm trying to make you see we're not all as happy as we seem to be. We've got these airplane pirates running through our heads. We've gotta get on board or get out of the way. We've got these airplane pirates running around in our dreams. We've gotta get on board and decide, who do you wanna be? Thank you. Thank you so much. This is just a mess. Jeez. It's fine. Got like, oh, there we go. I usually listen to the broadcast after the show while I'm driving to hear all the things I shouldn't have said. And I'm going to get to hear this little, like, beep on the piano now that I was trying to fix my pedal. It's going to be great. I'm going to be like, what was that? Anyways. Yes. I was like, I already forgot. This is another song I wrote in 2020. Everything was very confusing. Everyone was saying different things, and I was like, I don't know what's going on, but I know I don't have a record deal. And this is a song that I just wrote about, like, getting lost in all of the things that were being said. I don't know. I still don't know where I am. I don't know what's going on. The world is still so crazy. I asked my boss the other day, I was like, so has everything always been this insane? Or have I only just started paying attention? And because, I don't know. But he was like, no, it's just now gotten this insane. And I don't know, that was just one person's opinion. Maybe y'all have different opinions. I really haven't been around that long. But this is a song I wrote about all of it. It's called Gospel. I've heard what they say. I try to look the other way. I've heard what they say. I heard the rumors and I got away. Too many people every day. A little lost, maybe a castaway. Got a lost soul. I want a blank slate, 'cause we've been tied to that time, trapped in the lies the intricately spun, hanging on to every word. It gets better when it's more absurd, 'cause you've been tied to their tongues, yeah. No. Misinformation is the gospel. We all were hypnotized by their spell. Headlines used to be a hard sell. Now they're the only thing that does well. Word of a newsman or a preacher, are you believing what they teach ya? It's getting harder to reach ya. Insist on knowing they will see ya, 'cause you've been tied to their tongue, trapped in the lies they intricately spun. Every word, it gets better when it's more absurd, 'cause you've been tied to the tongue. Oh no, you've been tied, we've been tied. You've been tired, we've been hoping, we've been tired, yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right, I've got a couple more for y'all. Just a heads up, we do have to do an encore because there's a bit, I don't know. It's like a subscribers only thing, and so y'all are subscribers for the night. So when I say it's my last one, it's actually not. So please don't leave. I would be so sad. So I know I'd be lying. But I don't want y'all to have trust issues. I don't want to be like, this is my last one, and then be like, psych, I know you were ready to go home. Kidding. I hope it's not raining outside. Oh, look at that. Wow, how do y'all know? That's impressive. All right, so I want to play a new one for y'all. This is another one that I wrote for a boyfriend. I always feel so silly when I say that. But I know everyone does it and then talks about it, so I guess I will too. But this one's, it's not even about him necessarily, but it's about just some of the journey that we've been on navigating school together and trying to figure out what we want to do with our future together. And so this one is called Lost Along the Way. I would like to live my life for you, my dear, but I'm afraid that we will never get out of here. My whole world is spinning out, and you just can't live without the great big mirror in the sky, flying high. Flying high. I would like to live my life without fear, but there's a million people talking in my ear, and I'm just a million more, and I keep keeping score. I know there's nothing about me that anybody sees. Anybody sees. I would like to live my life as one big song, and eventually the world will sing along. But it's in the wrong key, and I forgot the melody. I know I got lost along the way. I slipped away. And the answer is out there. I know I'll find my path, but I'm at the point where there's just no turning back. I would like to live my life in honor of you and do what I am meant to do. But I don't know what that was. I don't think anybody does. We're all just questioning our own. You're not alone. Thank you. Thank you so much. It's one of my favorites now. That's not it. It's this one. I got too excited. So I wrote a lot of my songs about not knowing what I'm doing. It's just been a crazy couple years, and I've had a lot of opportunities, and I say yes to most of them, and then I end up very sleepy afterwards. But I'm very thankful, and definitely I'll continue saying yes because I still haven't learned how to say no. And it's hard once you get a little bit older because you have to learn that you have to grow up a little bit, and you can't do everything because I want to be really good at something, and I don't think I can be really as good as I want to be at all of the things that I want to do. So that would require a couple extra hours. So this song is about when tomorrow comes, which is, I wrote it about a dream. So like when you're literally dreaming and then you wake up and the dream goes away. And so the song is about, your dreams, your goals, and having to choose. So this one's called When Tomorrow Comes. look in my eyes. I can't wait to see your face. I can't wait to see your smile when you come to me every night. We're foolish. I'm just scared I'll dream you away. We're reckless. You're more than my getaway. I don't wanna fall asleep. I don't wanna see you leave. Darling, oh, I need you all night. We're worth it. Oh, I can't say what's wrong or right, but we're gone, gone, gone till tomorrow comes. No, 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 no. I won't make you mad, so I won't say what I feel. Or I just won't say what I feel. Our story isn't told, but I lose all control, and I can't remember a thing. We're foolish. I'm just scared I'll dream you away. We're reckless. You're more than my getaway. I don't wanna fall asleep. I don't wanna see you leave. Darling, know I'll be here all night, but we're worth it. Oh, I can't say what's wrong or right, but we're gone, gone, gone till tomorrow comes. Hey, yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much. It's fine. Whatever. It was turned all the way the wrong way. It's fine. It's okay. I was like, what? All right, I've got 2 more for y'all. I can't really wink. I just end up like awkwardly blinking. I have a funny blinking story real quick. So when I was in LA for The Voice, I was hanging out with all the the minor contestants, and we were like all girls. And the minors isn't like under 18. We're not like minor characters. We are major characters. And but this was before the show had come out. So we were just like working on our auditions and stuff, and we were in the hot tub, and like my dad, I was the only one who brought my dad, and my dad was in the hot tub with us, and like we were all chilling. But then there was this couple, and they were like, the girl was a flight attendant, so I'm sure she was very trained in this. And she was like, oh, so what are y'all here for? And we're like, we can't tell you. And she's like, how long are you here? And we're like, we don't know. And she was like, blink twice if you need help. And we were like, no! I think she thought some really bad things were happening, but they were not. We were gonna have a really fun time soon. And I don't mean that like that. Anyways, okay. This is a family-friendly show. That's what I always tell people. Well, because it is. It really is. And the last show I was at, some guy was like super carried away and really wanted me to cuss. And every time like a kid walked in, he'd be like, meh. And I was like, sir, calm down. I'm classy when I have a mic. Otherwise, no, not very much. Kelly Clarkson has a major potty mouth. That's something very fun to know. She pops off. I'm like, holy cow. Those are some words. And yeah, okay, this one, this one's called Funny You Ask. I wrote it the day everything shut down. Headed out of town at 2:45 when you knocked on the door looking for me. I started the car, but it stalled real fast. Ain't gonna get far with this much gas. Why am I running? Why am I running? Funny you ask. Why am I running? Why am I running? Way too fast. I'm gonna be free. Nobody looking at me. No, I'm gonna be free. Oh, where I don't have to agree. No, I'm gonna be free. Take my mind off the world for a little while. Been in this place for way too long. My head crowded with too many songs. Was too afraid to sing in case they didn't like what they heard. They're my words. Why am I running? Why am I running? Funny you ask. Why am I running? Why am I running? Way too fast. I'm gonna be free. Nobody looking at me. No, I'm gonna be free. Oh, where I don't have to agree. No, I'm gonna be free. Take my mind off the world for a little while. Gonna be free. Oh, nobody looking at me. I'm gonna be free. Where I don't have to agree. Gonna be free. Ooh, take my mind off the world for a little while. I'm gonna be free. Take my mind off the world for a little while. Thank you. Thank you so much. So this last one is also part of my Freedom Suite. I call these two songs my Freedom Suite because they're both about being free. And I played this one for my mom the first time I wrote it. And she was like, do you not like it here? And I was like, no, Mom, I love it here. I love my family. I go home and I see them every Sunday. So I added a bridge about going home. And it's really about how it's so nice. Like, I've been raised with I'm so blessed to be raised with the family that raised me. I just love them so much. And my parents have always given me a very long leash. But I know that no matter what happens, I can always come home and I always have my family. So this one's called Directions. I'm no good with directions. I can't follow the home. Don't want no company, or to bring a plan with me. I'm tired of following these worn down roads, the ones where everybody goes, dodging the holes I'll always know, even when I'm old and grown. But I'm free now, free from following the maps. I am free now, free to make my own, make my own. Even when I think I'm on my own, I've got somewhere to go, I've got a home, I've got somewhere to go, I've got no. Even when I think I'm on the road, I'm going away. I'm going home. Ooh, yes, I am. 'Cause I'm free now, free from following the maps. I am free now, free to make my own path. Thank you. Thank you so much. That is my show, but don't leave. We have to wait for the sign to turn off and back on. Oh, there it goes. So a little funny thing about the voice is that when you get kicked off, you're supposed to get like a last chance song, and so you rehearse your last chance song the whole time you're on the show, and then theoretically you get to sing it before you get kicked off, and then when I got kicked off, I just got kicked off. They did not give me a last chance. But this was the song that I was supposed to sing for that last chance. And I'm waiting on the sign to come back on, so I'm going to keep talking. But, yeah, after you... Whoa, I run out of...